Good morning, guys. So I thought I would do a day in my life for today. So I haven't too long gotten up, so I've showered and have on gym clothes, except for my shoes, because I will be going to the gym this morning. And so what I've done, this is how my hair normally looks on the weekends. I just twist it up and I just let it rest. I don't do a whole lot unless I'm going somewhere. I just don't do anything to my hair. I just let it rest. So I just moisturize my hair with, let's see here. Look at all my junk back there. I'm having a garage sale next Saturday, this coming Saturday, or June 4th. So a lot of that right there is going like into the garage sale. And then I have a lot more of that I probably need to give to my sister that I haven't used because she does care baskets and stuff like that for like couponing stuff. So I sprayed in this almond milk leave-in conditioner by Carol's Daughter. The black vanilla is my favorite, but they had this one on clearance at Target for like $5.88 or $5.80 something or $5.98. So I picked it up and they only had one left, so I was just like, let me get it. So also I moisturize my hair using the 3-in-1 Revitalize Refresh Conditioner. This is by The Main Choice. I am taking the vitamins and I'm on my almost finishing my third bottle of that. And then for around my edges, like I sprayed the leave-in conditioner because I'm in the process of trying to grow in my edges because they got really thin, especially this side over here. It's a combination of a lot of things, and so I'll talk about that in another video. And so I put around my edges. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I'm like, what did I do with it? The Black Jamaican Black Castor Oil, and it has like vitamins A, D, and E. So, but I was told, and I have been researching Black Jamaican castor oil, this is not the real stuff. So I came across a website that it's 100% organic black castor oil, and I think I'm going to try that because I do like the feel and the thickness of castor oil. I bought this stuff, the Strengthening Temple and Nape Grow Balm by Dr. Miracles. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It gives like a tingling sensation. But anyway, so I took my the conditioner, the 3-in-1 conditioner, and I just put it on my hair and massaged it into my scalp. So what I'm getting ready to do now, so I'm going to say this here. So I apologize. I'm going to put on, trying to find a place to put this. So whenever I'm wearing a cap, a baseball cap, I'm ensuring that I'm putting something on my hair that's not going to tug at my hair. And this little cap thing you can buy from Sally's, or I haven't seen them at Walmart. I've always purchased these at Sally's, and I have a couple of these because if I'm wearing them throughout the weekend, it's getting sweaty and all that good stuff. And so what I'm also going to do to reinforce that, I'm going to put on like my little wrap thing around just around here for the cap to sit on. I'm just really protective of my edges now because they've been just a little thinner than I would like them to be, and which I've always had like thin temple areas growing up as a kid, and I always got made fun of about that. But because my hair was always long and I could wear it down, I can cover it up. And then they grew out, and then now they're kind of thin again. So I'm really self-conscious about it. But anyway, so let me finish getting dressed and I'll be back. Okay, so my girls are still asleep, so I'm going to, it's really early in the morning. It's like 7:02 and the sun is shining brightly. So anyway, so while they're asleep, I'm going to run to Walmart. My first stop, though, is going to be Firestone. I bought a van yesterday. Yes, a van. I let my sister buy my Tahoe. It was a 2001 Tahoe, which I absolutely loved. But anyway, I just felt like I needed a little more space because I haul a lot of stuff for activities and events, and I just needed a little more space. But I didn't want to buy a new truck because I just recently bought a new car, which was unexpectedly. And I know you guys can't see me. I'm one of these people, like, my house have to be completely in order before I can do anything with my life, before walking out the door. Like, I have to open blinds and I have to straighten up. And, but anyway, so you guys probably recognize this area. So I am gonna see if I can sit this here without, oh, it's gonna fall. This is my filming area, and I came in here. I have Old Faithful on. This is my hat that I have had for years, and I recently cleaned the front of my house. Like, it's not siding, I don't know what you would call it, but anyway, so I cleaned it down, like bleached it and cleaned it down, and I got bleach because it was in a spray bottle. So I got that on my my hat. So I've been extremely upset about it, but I'm gonna keep rocking it because it's the most comfortable hat. I feel like it's molded to my head. So I need to make my May Beauty Favorites video. I'm gonna try to get that up today, but I really don't feel like putting on makeup. So what I moisturized my face with this morning was my Idealist. It's a sample that I got from Estee Lauder, and I really like this, and it's for pores, minimizing pores, and my pores are really thick in this area, larger in this area here. So anyway, but on the weekend, I don't wear makeup, guys. Unless I have somewhere to go, I just don't. I have gym clothes on from Friday when I get off work until Monday morning. Literally, I just don't get dressed. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. I should have vlogged yesterday because yesterday was very interesting. My sister and I did some couponing, and we got some really good stuff. I mean, really good deals. My sister did better than I did. But so yeah, and then I told you guys that I bought a van, and I bought it yesterday. And so my sister bought my truck, and so that's how I was able to get the van, because I didn't want a payment. I didn't want a car payment. And so this is the stuff that I took out of my van. And I had like 2 purses, my crossbody and a purse, and then I'm carrying a purse, and then this is some work stuff right there that I took out of my van. And then the rest of the stuff I put back in the van where it's supposed to go. And then I'm gonna be doing a Sephora haul, so I'm gonna put that in my makeup area. Yeah. And I have some Sephora stuff that's coming in. It should be in. I just haven't gone to the post office. So I'm going to run. I gotta go to Walmart. I'll try to vlog in the car. And I need to get my cell phone. Trying to find my keys. I was able to get so much done yesterday. I really should have vlogged. My sister and I was out, one of her sorority sisters, we were out, and yeah, got the van, switched out vehicles, and I'm gonna see if I can show you guys my van. See how I can turn this. How do you do this? Okay, so that's my van right there. This is her. Hopefully you guys can see it. But anyway, that's my car. I have, I don't know if I told you guys, but I have 3 vehicles. I always had 2, but I inherited a car from my mother. I'm trying to figure out what I did with my key so I can get my, I don't think I'm going to be able to vlog, but let's see. It's Memorial Day weekend, and it's Sunday morning, and it's absolutely beautiful. But as I was saying, see my brain all over the place. So I have to get, this is my car. This is my baby. This is my Sunday driving vehicle. Like, I got towels on the seat and everything. But this baby don't come out unless, you know, I'm just feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. But for the most part, I was pushing my, there's some paper in my driveway. I was pushing my Tahoe. My Tahoe has been faithful, tried and true. She's been good to me. So I'm hoping that this van that I have bought is just as good. Something's in my eye. Is even better to me. It's a Honda Odyssey van. So I got to take it this morning because one of the tires was low yesterday, and I put air in it. It's the back tire. And so I'm gonna get that checked. And it also has like a small little oil leak, so hopefully it's not gonna be anything too serious. But I did get a really good good deal on the van, and it's like practically brand new. It's a third row seat. It's an EXL, has a sunroof. The inside is like immaculate. Like, there's nothing wrong with this vehicle, like on the inside of it. But the lady that was selling it, has a company car. I'm trying to see how this is gonna work. Because the vents are down low, and I have this little gadget here that you can put your cell phone on. So let's see. A day in my life. So we're gonna see how this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work, guys. So anyway, like I was saying, the van does have like a little oil leak, and I'm gonna take and have it looked at. I know we did the inspection on it. I had the inspection done. Why isn't it going down? Okay. We had an inspection done on it, like at 2 different places, because I wanted to make sure I was buying something that was not a lemon. So anyway, so I'm gonna vlog, and I think I'm gonna make Firestone my first place because they're open today. They're always open on Sundays, so I'm going to go there first. So I'm sitting at Firestone waiting for them to open. So they should be opening in the next couple of minutes because they open at 8 o'clock. But in the meantime, I went to McDonald's and I picked up some breakfast, but I really wasn't hungry. And I don't know why, but I just wasn't hungry. I didn't eat a whole lot yesterday. I ate my meals like I was supposed to, but I didn't eat all of them. I didn't complete all of my meals yesterday. Like, I just didn't have much of an appetite. But anyway, I was gonna tell you guys like about our day yesterday. We did the couponing, we did the exchange of vehicles, And one of my fraternity brothers was in town, and so I met up with him for a few minutes just to say hey, just kind of catch up or whatever. He's a really good guy. I should have vlogged all of this because yesterday to me was like such a good day. The weather was beautiful. Didn't get out and do a whole lot, and then I did some things around the house, and then last night I sat out back on the patio and listened to music. I fell asleep in the chair on the patio. It was so funny. Like when I woke up, it's like I was thinking that I was in the bed, but I wasn't in the bed, and I like startled myself, and I'm like, it was so weird. And that was like after 8 o'clock, and I went straight and like laid on the sofa. I don't watch much TV, but I called myself gonna watch HGTV, and so when I got off the sofa, it was like after 2 o'clock. Like it was a done deal. Like I was so exhausted, and then plus my day started. I got up. It was after 4 o'clock yesterday morning, so that's why I was so exhausted. Um, but anyway, so my twin sister and I, we're gonna be making a video soon, and my niece is gonna be in it because she wants to be in the video. Um, yeah, and it's see how spacious this van is. Like I'm happy, and I'm hoping like this little leak that I gotta get fixed is not gonna be. We don't think it's a major thing, but because I got the paperwork, and it's like a little. He says it's like a gasket, and it usually costs, or not a gasket. What is it? A ring, some kind of ring or something. But anyway, so it's like a small leak, but you can see like whenever I park the van, like there's like a little spot that was on there this morning. So I wanted to just get that fit. I want to have a peace of mind about go ahead getting the oil changed on my terms, so I'll know when I need to get the oil change and what's going on. Trying to acclimate myself to this vehicle is basically what I'm doing. And I was gonna do that yesterday, but I was just like, I'll do it Sunday morning because not too many people are gonna be out Sunday morning getting their vehicle service because they be in church, and I'm not going today. So, yeah. So, but I think I'm going to enjoy it. The girls liked the van last night. I took them for a ride in it, or not last night, but yesterday when I picked them up, because they went to the aquarium yesterday, so in New Orleans, and so I picked them up, and then we got home and they saw the van, and they were like, "Where's our truck?" And I was like, "Well, TT got our truck," and so Amber was wanting to go for a ride, so I took them for a ride in it, but they like it. Maddie was like all the way in the back, so she was like, "This is my spot back here. I sit back here, Amber, so you have to sit up front." So Amber got this side. She always sits on the back. She doesn't really ride in the front seat of the car. But anyway, so yeah, so I think this is gonna work, and you can take the third row seat out, which is what I wanted. And it's good for traveling and all that good stuff. So I'm really pleased. I feel okay about this purchase. Sometimes I have like buyer's remorse if this leak is more than I'm gonna have buyer's remorse, but I got a really good deal on it. And then the two windows in the front were not tinted, and so I have a really good friend who tints windows, and so I took it by there. Literally, when I dropped the lady back off at her house after I purchased the van, and I texted him and I said, "Hey, I need you to tint two windows in the front of my van." And he said, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Whenever you're ready." And I said, "Okay, I'm ready." He said, "Well," and he texted me that he was in the shop. So I swung by there, and it took him like literally all but 10-15 minutes to do the two windows. Like he did one, the guy did another, and it was like boom. So I can't let the windows down for, he said like 48 hours, but I rarely let the windows down in my vehicle. I let up the sunroof before I let a window down, even if it's hot or if I'm just sitting. I don't know. I have this thing about letting windows down. So anyway, I'm about to go in here because they've let their doors open. They've opened their doors. And so I'm going to go in here and see what's going on. So see you guys in a few. Okay, so I'm at Firestone, and what I have to get fixed is so minor. I'm super excited. So I'm going ahead getting an oil change, my tires checked because I had an air leak, so they're gonna check it, and also doing some kind of like just complete service check. So yes, and that's what's causing that little gasket. And it is a gasket, not a I said may have said valve or something, but it is a gasket that was causing the leak for the oil. So very minor, and it's not gonna take a lot to get it fixed at all. Like the guy said, he may not even need to be replaced, but just tightening. He's like, just over time it just kind of wears, but it's nothing to be worried about. And so, but again, they're going to do a complete check for me as well, but he thinks everything is okay with it. But yeah, so that makes me really, really happy. So if anything, if they check and if there's like a nail or something that can't repair the tire, then I just get a new tire. So it's not going to be anything, but he think it's just something that can be easily fixed. So I'll be walking out of Firestone paying under $200 today. So that makes me extremely happy. So I'm sitting here just waiting because they told me it's going to be a couple of hours. And I've been here now right at an hour because they open at 8 o'clock. So yeah. So we'll see. I made a couple of phone calls, returned a couple of emails. And I think I may have told you guys that I'm in the process of writing a book, and so I've been in contact with a couple of people who've written books and just getting some insight from them on how to go ahead and put this in like full force and get it completed, because I really want this to be out next year by December 2017. So yeah. So people are starting to come in. So I'm so happy I got here extremely, extremely early. And my vehicle is already like on the rack. Oh, I'm getting a pimple there. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but I am extremely, extremely happy with my skin these days. I know I have a little hyperpigmentation here and there, but this is the first time I've had a pimple right there. That kind of is sore. Then I have a pimple there, and I have one there. And so those are the first pimples I've had like in forever. And then let me show you guys my eyebrows. Do you guys see my eyebrows? Ratchet. But about a month ago, I went and got my eyebrows threaded. And so my eyebrows have been growing in. Like here is a little thin, so my hair doesn't grow in there because I arched them forever and a day. But anyway, and I went, and it looked like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it was just this line here. And I had told her how I wanted them threaded, because the way I've been getting them threaded, it looked like I had full eyebrows. And all I do had to fill them in lightly, and of course just shape them up. And so when I looked at my eyebrows, I looked like a damn cholo, like, those girls that have that one line going across there. I was so pissed. I was like, and she was like, I'm so sorry. Like, she got, I don't know. So if anybody working on your eyebrows and your eyebrows are already struggling, do not let them be talking to anybody, and do not allow them to be on the telephone while they're doing it. I was so mad with that girl. It's like, of course, I didn't pay for the service, because I'm like, this is not, I told you to start. Like, usually when I get my eyebrows, I tell her to start here and just clean it up so I can just fill in there. So for the past month, I've been working so hard on my eyebrows, and look how, and like I said, this has been a month, and look at, it's grown in like so well. I'm gonna have to tell you guys my secret. But I'm not touching my eyebrows. Like I said, for like 6 months, I'm not doing anything. So whenever I fill in my eyebrows, I'm just going to conceal on that area, because no one's touching my eyebrows until they are completely grown out to where, like this side here, doesn't grow as full as this one. Like I feel like eventually, like this eyebrow is gonna be like so full over here, but this side is, it's a little slow about growing. And I've actually thought about eyebrow implants, I thought about the eyebrow implant, which you can take hair from somewhere else to fill in your eyebrows, and it grows back naturally. And then I've thought about the microblading. So, and that's a lot less expensive, and I think it's like $200-300, and it lasts a couple of years or so. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm just exploring options. I mean, I'm really self-conscious about my eyebrows because back in the day, I have to find a picture like when I got married many years ago. My eyebrows were so thick and bushy, it was crazy. But anyway, so yes, I'm just sitting here. So I'll be here about another hour, and yeah, so you guys will be with me pretty much throughout the day. Today is kind of a little low key, but it's gonna be boring. But I thought I would do this just to see if you guys like day in my life.
Mama,
What?
I finish, can I play games on here?
You can.
Huh?
Can you say please?
Please.
Look who's in my video. One of the coldest brothers of A5. The coldest. The coldest brother
You two are brother and sister.
of A5A.
Who you with? Loud love.
My, you know
06,
what I would
08.
say?
So great.
You so funny. You know you're gonna be on YouTube, right?
Okay.
Mom,
I
you know
sign
what
my
I
own
would say?
checks. Sign yourself
You know what
before
I
you
would
sign
say?
anybody else to your record label. Take it from me. Sign yourself.
So you're not my agent? You're gonna be my agent? I need somebody to handle all my, businesses that's, gonna be flowing
I'm
through.
working on that. But I'm not gonna say what I need to say because it's on YouTube. But yeah, I'll be her agent for now.
For now. Okay, so we have made it to the country. Here's my niece, Miss Natural Child. And then there's the baby. That's not her baby though. That's the family friend. And then there's my sister. Wow.
I'll take that. You get it.
So we are at a family function. I'm vlogging. Can you say hello? Hi.
You already put it more.
Hey, Marley Barley. Hey, Marley. Look, you want to be in my video? Can you say hello? Can you say hello?
Where the food at? I'm hungry.
I know, I'm starving. Starving like Marvin. Look. Close it. Oh, I open it. Closed. I'm not used to that yet. I'm trying to close the door in my pants. I'm not, okay, I'm not used to this automatic push thing. There we go. There's my baby. See her? Yay. Yeah. Yeah. With the rest of your baba. Open the pot. I just hold my finger on the screen. Wait. Okay, so we are at the car wash. My little one says the van is taking a bath, so. But anyway, I didn't know that buying a van would be such a fun thing for kids. Like, my sister's boys and my girls have just been in love with this van, and it's not going to be our everyday vehicle because I have a little car for my everyday vehicle. This is more for like family trips. I mean, I'll drive it around town if I have to, but it's not our everyday vehicle. But yesterday, I did get some tires put on, and then I got the little leak fix, so which was great. And I end up getting, or something else I end up getting. So she should be ready to go at any moment that we want to put her on the highway. And so I'm I didn't want to hand wash the van today, so I just thought I would bring it through the car wash. And it seemed like it went really quick. Like I paid for like $14 for a wash, and I didn't want to get out and let somebody hand wash it because I just didn't want to be waiting. So anyway, so I brought it through the car wash, and so that's what I just did. And so now I'm gonna vacuum out,
Mama.
and also
Mama.
trying to find a cool spot.
Mama.
Yes, baby.
When you're finished making a video, can I play games on your phone?
Okay. So anyway, so I'm trying to find a cool spot to actually vacuum out, and it's not gonna happen. So let me just pull where I can.
Park right there.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna dry off the van. I have a shimmy, and then we're gonna go to the gym. And then today's like Memorial Day, so it's gonna be kind of low key, and we're going to we may go to a couple of stores. I got up extremely early this morning because I couldn't sleep, and so I had to go back to Firestone because my alignment. The alignment check in my car was like third in line to be checked for an alignment, and so I just said I'll bring it back this morning. So they opened up at 7, and I got there like at 6:30 this morning, so I could be the first one. So it did need an alignment, and I ended up getting like the lifetime alignment because I do plan on having this van for a little while anyway, unless something happens. But so I went ahead and got that done since I do have brand new tires on it. So every time if for some reason it gets out of line, I hit a pothole, I can just take it, and it's not going to cost me like $69-$79 to get an alignment. So anyway, everything else is perfect on the van, so I'm going to get out and dry off. And yeah, so what do you guys think about the van?
I like it.
You like it?
I like it so much.
You like it so much? Awesome.
Mama, now
They
can I
really
see your
like
phone?
the van. Okay.
Can I see it now?